Have you heard of the bands Mastodon, the Dillinger Escape Plan, Baroness, Carnival, 36 Crazy Fists, the Ocean Collective, etc., etc., etc.? Well, what those bands all have in common is that they've played guitars from this brand. I think it's a relatively unknown, smaller boutique brand from the Netherlands up north. And they make some really killer guitars. And they sent me a guitar, which we're going to unbox right now. So let's do this. So yeah, while I unbox this, while I take off this plastic, let me tell you how I came across this brand. Well, I've known about this brand for years, because it's a Dutch brand, and some famous guitarists have used guitars from this brand. But last year I was at Guitar Summit, which, again, I keep saying this, is a wonderful convention in Europe, in Germany, where you can, meet people from brands and check out their products and stuff. And in the basement was a stand for this brand, again, a Dutch brand. Let me spoil the name for you. The brand is called Moser Guitars. You may have heard of it. And I was just kind of blown away at how beautiful their guitars were, especially a couple of guitars that were in Iraq. Those guitars really spoke to me because of their simplicity, right? In terms of the feature set and in terms of the look of those guitars. Sometimes I like guitars with a bit more frills, but I can also really appreciate a very simple guitar with one or two colors and, not a lot of features, if you will. And this is a guitar that spoke to me because of that, but also because of the shape and just the unique look of the guitar, right? So I'm very excited. I had dreams about this guitar, actually. Anyway, this brand, Moser Guitars, they make guitars that are really like, custom, so more expensive models. They also make some models that are less expensive, like this one. So this is a very approachable instrument in terms of the price. Oh, and it comes with a really nice gig bag too. Check it out. It seems very sturdy. Wonderful. Let me get that box out of the way. And yeah, like I said, very nice and sturdy gig bag. Before we open up this case, let me check if there's anything in here. Oh yes, there's a little nice sort of folder here with some information. Oh, and some guitar picks. That is cool. Look, there's some information about this particular... Oh, that's a spoiler! There's some information about this particular model and some guitar picks as well. Really nice. I'm going to keep this handy in case I need to check out some of the features real quick. Of course, I'm going to do an in-depth review, and I'm also planning on using this guitar on the channel more often than just once. If you know me, you know what I mean. So let's open up the case. I'm excited. I love hard shell cases, but gig bags are easier to store. They take up less space. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so are you guys ready? Let's take it out. Wow. This thing is rad. Check it out. This is such a cool guitar. I love the weight on it too. I love it when guitars have some extra weight. So this model is the Chariot Mono. And as I said, very simple and elegant. And it has a really cool shape to it, right? So let me give you a closer look as well. Very simple. White in this case. On the front and the back. Satin. Single pickup. Tunematic bridge. String through. I guess an ebony fretboard. I'm not 100% sure. Let me check the brochure. It's an ebony fretboard, so that is cool. This pickup is the Hyperion 2 pickup by Moser Guitars as well. We have a single volume control, a switch that lets you switch between series and parallel mode, I believe, on the pickup. We have a very cool inlay in the middle there. The Moser logo. And 6 tuners, locking tuners as well. And just a very simple and elegant design. Very nice. Let's take a closer look. So here we go. Let me take the plastic off the pickup because that's not cool. All right, take a look. So these body wings, because this is a neck-through guitar, I love that, by the way. These body wings are Sunkai or something? Sunkai? It's a type of wood that I haven't heard of, but it's supposed to be similar to mahogany, I believe. And then we have a 3-piece maple neck going all through the body. And this headstock looks very cool too. I love the design. And yeah, this inlay is rad. The M from Moser. Over here, this says Chariot. And then 6 locking tuners. Simple and elegant, right? The Mono Chariot. Single volume control and that switch. I'll get back to you about the functionality of that switch with the series parallel thing in the review, of course. Beautiful ebony fretboard. Stainless steel frets, 24 of them, in fact. Let's turn the guitar around. And this is the back of the guitar. White satin finish once again. You can see the neck through, which I like. Smooth satin finish and 6 locking tuners. So there you go. There you go. So yeah, that's the Mono Chariot by Moser Guitars. I'm very excited. It's cool to feature a Dutch guitar brand. When I'm holding this in my hand, the neck feels very comfortable. So I'm looking forward to rocking out on this thing and to doing a review, showing you guys what this thing is capable of. That's going to be a lot of fun for sure. So stay tuned for that on the channel. For more information about this guitar, check out the Moser Guitars website, of course, and stay tuned for my review. I'm very stoked. Many thanks to Michiel at Moser Guitars for sending this over to me. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing here. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on this guitar and what you'd like to see me do with this in terms of the styles. If you want to support this channel, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, as that really helps out the channel. Get something in my affiliate links, get something in my web store. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Cheers.